boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. I hope you had a great weekend, my friends. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions. Congratulations, Patrick Mahomes. As many of you know, I had him. He was my bet, actually, on the prop bets. I said Patrick Mahomes would go over 4.5 is what was on there, 4.5 yards on his first carry. And of course, you guys know on his first carry, he almost went down to almost the touchdown area. He gained about 8 yards or so. So I will be collecting today. It was a good day for me and all of my subscribers that are in the Kansas City area and all those that are fans of the Kansas City Chiefs. Congratulations. You guys have bragging rights now for a year. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. They did a great job. My friends, as you know, on The Scoop, we talk about your cannabis and your marijuana investments. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write books, my friends. My books, like you can see right here, How to Start a Marijuana Investment Club, books like that, books like that you can see in the background, like Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, like investing in cannabis, investing in marijuana. We do all that kind of stuff. And I've done mountains of research, my friends, and I put it out in book form. And you can get the audio copy, you can get the paperback, you can get the ebook, you can go to Amazon.com, you can go to your local bookstore, you can go to your local library and ask them to order it for you. You can get them many ways, my friends. There's one author that's done a lot of research and put a lot of time and effort into the marijuana and cannabis industry. That's me, my friends. And I was there before this thing even jumped off, before America was even allowed to even trade stocks. I mean, we had to go. They were threatening to close my account as I was buying and investing in Canadian marijuana stocks here in America. They were threatening, and I'm glad that's not anything that we need to worry about right now. People in other parts of the country, I want to thank all of you for joining me. If you're in the Netherlands, if you're in what are some of the other analytics say? Netherlands. I've got UK. All of my friends up in Canada. I'll have a list of those countries, but I thank you all for joining me, my friends. No matter where you are in this beautiful world of ours, thank you very much. I hope the weather is as nice as it is here on this Monday, my friends. My friends, today I've got two baby knockouts that I want to talk about. I've talked about them in the past, but my friends, I think that they have life-changing returns around the corner for us. And I really wanted to tell you about them. I know in the past I've given you a lot of baby knockouts, some of which, my friends, let me explain this. Baby knockouts are stocks that are 25 cents and below. Now, those particular stocks, we call them baby knockouts because they have the ability to take over that area or that little sector right now. They have what it takes. They have good management. They have money. They may have something there. They have the edge that lets them have to be in the arena to be a top stock in that area. Early on, my friends, one of our Hall of Fame baby knockouts is CV Sciences, which we got under a quarter, and it went up to like $6-7. We sold it and went from there, my friends. That's one. But we have so many. But oftentimes, these baby knockouts are like lottery picks. And I know we do our 420 lottery show every year. But are the baby knockouts, like, we get them and then management can't do what they promised us they were going to do. Or some of the funding didn't come through. Or for one reason or another, they don't reach their potential. But these two today, I believe, and I believe with my wallet, that they will reach that potential. I'm gonna give them to you here in a second, my friends. One is in the book. I promised you. Well, first of all, my friends, I had a couple questions I wanted to answer. Izzy asked the question. He's reaching out to companies, and I like to see you guys do this. You do your research and you reach out to these companies and you ask them questions. He's saying, Mickey D, what should I ask the company when I call them and find out what's going on with the company? First thing is one thing, and this probably involves a lot of people also if you follow up with these companies. One thing I like to find out is what's their short term and their long term catalyst. What is out there that, and the default setting for most of these is they'll say, if you've got IR department, they'll say, well, we're looking forward to our earnings. See, we like to look past that default setting and maybe look at something that they put out there that's going to happen or they think is going to happen. So we look a little bit beyond that and we ask them, well, if the earnings are positive, or if this happens or if that happens, and we know a little bit about the company by looking at some of the press releases from the past 6 months or so, from the past year, and we'll ask them, are they still on schedule for this? Is the long term, is the short term outlook still this way or that way? From there, I like to ask, well, are you going to need any funding to complete whatever the project is? Do you have any cash on hand? Or, it's public knowledge. All this is public. But I like to hear them tell you, hey, we have, we're flush, man. We have, millions of dollars. And we want to verify that they do have millions of dollars and they don't have to go to market to raise capital. Stuff like that. Those are two giant questions that I think you should start with. And then, excuse me, wherever they lead to from there, you take it from there. That's how you answer that, Izzy, and work on that. Appreciate you doing your homework and following up on those companies. I would be, the quote of the day has to come from Demetrius Walls, man. Demetrius Walls, he's a Mickey D. You're like Amazon Prime, man. You always deliver. Thank you, Demetrius. That was the quote of the day, my friends, and he's thank you for listening to the scoop, and we appreciate that. Guedra Gardner, she had a question for me. She asked, does OWCP have to fill the gap in order to go up to that 10-cent level? And no, it doesn't have to fill the gap. In fact, many stocks do not fill the gap. There's certain reasons why. If a stock like OWCP right now is marching down to fill that gap that we've been talking about here for weeks, sometimes a news event will come up. Sometimes you'll have, good news from testing results or something, and it never gets down and fills that gap, and it heads right back up, and it's off to the races. An angel investor, we just got secured financing, $100 million. This guy believes, or this gal believes in our company, and they've just given us some, things happen with these companies. So sometimes they do not fill those gaps. So it doesn't necessarily have to go down to 10. But our research, now we've researched this company in 2017. We made a lot of money in 2017 when it went from pennies up to $3. Over $3.20 or so. We made a lot of money then, my friends. There was a lot of room to make a lot of money. A lot of us made a lot of money. That was 2017. Remember, what have you done for me lately? This is today. Today, we are looking at it filling that gap. And we've looked at our news cycles. Of course, we do it just like Wall Street does it, my friends. We do all the research and we find out what's going on. Our research indicates that they're at least 20 to 30 days away from any information coming out from the company. Any type of good news, bad news, and different news. Any type of news coming out from the company. Most likely, it's going to be received by the market as good news when they communicate with their shareholders. But it's still a little way away, and we're at like 5 cents. I showed you the chart. Sorry, I don't have the chart with me. But it's going to go down. We think it has time to go down to that area. Now, does it have to? No, it doesn't have to. It can linger around. And I told you, it lingered around almost 2 months in 2017 at this same level here. So well, just keep an eye on it, my friends. You can make yourself an alert or something at when it goes up to 10 cents, if you want it 10 or 11 cents, if you want the true breakout up there, or if you want to go down to 2 cents and you under 3 cents, set your alert at 3 cents, and then maybe it'll hit, and then you'll be alerted, and then you can watch it from there and see what you want to do from there. But it's very, very important to keep on top of these stocks, my friends. I did want to mention also who was her name? Boy, I missed her again. Kimberly. Yes, Kimberly Hines. Yeah, Kimberly. You're welcome, Kimberly. Kimberly says she looked at, she got out of T-God because she looked at the zero video series. And you look at those companies that we believe are going to zero. We've done our research and we believe they're going to zero. So she saved a lot of money. She got out of T-God, as you know, people were saying it was going to 100. We were saying it was going to zero. So you just gotta remember some of these companies like that. I mean, that's not T-God. That was Zenobus. And Alex, remember what I said, Alex, about Zenobus. Do not get caught. You got 160,000 shares. Do not get caught up in these companies, my friends. These are companies. These are trading vehicles right now. They are not investments at this particular time, my friends. But the two I'm getting ready to tell you about right now could potentially be investments sooner rather than later. Now, these are low risk. They're high reward plays, my friends. Low risk, high reward plays. One of them is in marijuana today, vanadium and uranium tomorrow. You know, this is companies you can get into early, hold, and grow rich. Now, you know, this is a mini book. You have in here, you have marijuana stocks, you have vanadium stocks, you have uranium, you know, and you got these stocks. You get marijuana, vanadium, uranium, and you got combination of both in some of these. But I've been telling you about the last gold stock from the bonus section in the back. As you guys know, gold is running right now. Gold is above 1550. So it's going back and fill, it's going back and fill, it's going back and fill. But the gold outlook, you know, you're talking about the virus, you're talking about everything out there, the printing of money, you're talking about the whole thing. Gold, you know, talk about the interest rates. Gold can trickle up, my friends, and do exceptionally well in this environment, we believe. One of the companies in here that I listed is the 10th company down at the bottom there. I've been telling you guys about it for a while. It's Ely Gold Royalty. It's a little royalty company, and it's in a little niche market. You know, it's a company. They control over 70 gold properties, mainly in the Nevada area. But this particular company, it was about 7, 8, 9 cents when I gave you this company. If you took a look at the company here in the last few days, the company has closed up over 52 cents. That's USD. So we anticipate this company, it's Gold Royalty Company now, we anticipate this company going much, much higher, my friends. The Gold Royalty Company, during the time I was talking, and I did give companies, the company I gave was EMX Royalty. I didn't give Ely because I was writing about it. So I wanted it to be in the book, and I wanted for those that purchased the book or read the book or had those stocks on their watch list. I didn't want, so it's been some time now. So it's over a year and a half or so. In fact, it was 2018 when my girl, I forget her name. She does the, what's that show called? The Next Gold Rush. She's always out there early with a lot of these gold picks, and she's cool. I'm sorry I forgot your name. She was, we were both talking about this over 2 years ago. And I had it in the book, so nobody can say it wasn't whatever, you know. And that's oftentimes what I do, my friends. I gotta document this stuff, you know. When I talk about the crossbreeding of strains, and they're gonna come out with this company called Charlotte's Web, and then the company comes out a year and a half later, And then somebody says, well, we're the first one on board. Well, you read about it in the book, so you know the company was going to be a success. Things like that, my friends. But Ely Gold Royalty, we gave it to you about 8 cents. It's about 50 cents now. It's headed up. Now, EMX Royalty was the one I gave you. EMX was under $1 at that time. EMX now is over $2. So that has done exceptionally well also. That's EMX Royalty. Now, the second company I want to give to you that I believe that could be a life-changing baby knockout for you. And once again, baby knockouts are under 25 cents, and they can dominate that industry in that particular area. That's why we call them baby knockouts, because they knock out the competition. Now, this company I've given to you before, but it's continuing to do what it does, my friends. I'm talking about Hive Blockchain. I'm talking about Frank Holmes. I'm talking about a guy I met over 25 years ago. I'm talking about an upstanding CEO type, manager type that has pretty much gotten this company on the right track. And if he's running, a lot of times in these little companies, you're talking about management. If management is good, then the company can succeed. And Ethereum, which, my friends, Reese, you don't have to know anything about the blockchain. You don't have to know anything about cryptocurrencies. You don't have to know anything about, this is a stock that we're trading. Let me tell you where this stock comes in. Your largest cryptocurrency out there is Bitcoin, right? Everybody knows about Bitcoin. Ethereum is number 2. So Ethereum has, it's recognizable. People know. Ethereum is in a run right now. If it goes up over 200, then it's lights out here for Hive Blockchain. Where does Hive Blockchain come in? Hive Blockchain is sort of like the producer of these altcoins. They're like they're like the miners out there. That's what they do. And that's where we'll come in. They'll make a lot of money as long as Ethereum blossoms. If Bitcoin blossoms. If cryptocurrencies blossom. So it's a low risk, high reward play on basically cryptocurrencies. Now, if you don't know a lot about cryptocurrencies, they're here, and they're not going anywhere, I don't believe. If you don't know a lot about gold and about gold royalty companies and how they pay and how they're part of projects and they get a percentage once this project gets off the ground, and they lease these projects out, basically, is what they do, or sell these projects is what they do, my friends. Sometimes, I deal with a lot of different people, a lot of different markets and stuff, and sometimes I'll use a term that's right for this market that's not. You know how we do it, guys. You know how we do it. But anyway, those two, ELYGF, ELYGF, on the over-the-counter in U.S., like I said, 52 cents. This information, my friends, I'm giving you, it's irrefutable, it's undeniable, my friends, it's unquestionable, because it was in the book a couple years ago. These same stock, these same companies that had the backing then are good to go now. It's the last gold stock in there, my friends. It's irrefutable. It's there. You can't say Mickey D didn't do this or that, whatever, But like I said, Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum number 2, and our Hive blockchain has the leader. It can be the number 1 Ethereum miner out there right now. It's got a chance at being number 1. Now, if it continues to grow and Frank Holmes continues to do what he's doing, we're talking about a 15 cent USD stock now, 20 cents Canadian or so, roughly. And full disclosure, I did say, and I told all my subscribers that under 10 cents, I was backing up the truck on Hive Blockchain, because the Ethereum story, the blockchain story, the crypto story, I'm not a big crypto fan. I'm not the number 1. There's a lot of other people out there, my friends, that you can listen to, but they're not going to tell you about these small companies that I'm telling you about. No one's talking about it right now. No one's gonna. When it gets to $1 and $2, and you guys were, when we were in at under 15 cents, we were in at under a quarter. We were in with when it was a baby knockout. Let them say, "Hey, I'm bringing it to you first." I like that. I'm bringing it to you first. I'm the number one. This is number one. I'm bringing it to you right now. And that, my friends, is kind of comical and funny. Josh, I don't have to do anything anymore with your book, buddy. You did the job. Appreciative of what you did. Can go collect. That's what it's all about, my friends. It's about winning in this game here. Thank you very, very much, my friends. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. We'd gladly have you on board. It's going to be an exciting week. It's going to be exciting months. It's going to be exciting days to come. Like I said, 2 stocks, my friends, that have the opportunity to change your lifestyle. 2 baby knockouts, my friends. During the dot-coms, it was 1. I latched on to AOL, a company, America Online, at a baby knockout, under a quarter. And it went up to over $50. Not once, not twice, but what was it, about 6 or 8 times? It split and came down, split and came down. Trader's Dream, America Online, my friends, back in the 90s. We latch on to one of these companies in the marijuana industry. We latch on to a gold company. Gold is not going anywhere, my friends. Gold is only going to go up. The value is only going to go up. The plate is being set for some of these royalty companies to do really, really well. And the one I gave you over a year ago when it was under $1 is doing fine also. EMX royalty, that one also. Ely, like I said, gold royalties fine. Hive blockchain technology. Those are companies, my friends, that can really change your fortune. And once again, how do we treat these stocks, my friends? You take your family, it's like four or five out, just like a dinner and a movie. You take, would go a couple days ago into the Texas Roadhouse, family deal. Spent maybe $100 or so, 100 something like that, Then the movie with some popcorn and stuff, another $100 or so, $200, maybe $250 or something, just on a night out with your family and stuff. It may be $150 in your area, but my area is just a little pricey. Yeah, not that pricey, but a little bit. But my friends, that alone is what you spend on these baby knockouts when you first get into them. A 10-cent stock, $200 or so to get in on a baby knockout, and you'll be part of that run. You'll be doing your thing, my friends, and you'll be in the game to win it. And that's what we are. We're in the game to win it. Like I said, I can vouch for Hive blockchain with Frank Holmes. They're somebody that I met like 25 years ago, and he's good to go. Also, with Ely, Gold Royalty, it's a good company. It's decent company. They've got, like I said, over 70 properties in the Vegas, not in the Vegas area, but in the Nevada area or so is where they mainly do their work. And that, my friends, are 2 stocks that I believe will be going. You will have life-changing returns with those 2. I want to thank all you guys for weighing in. Thank you there, Compound Interest there, for hitting me back on that. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Rich up in all you guys, all the guys up in Canada doing a fantastic job. You guys in America are doing a fantastic. You guys are doing an outstanding job. Keep up the good work, my friends. But my friends, I'm going to have those low risk, high reward stocks for you. They're going to be life changing, and you're going to make more money listening to the scoop than you've ever made in your entire life, my friends. It was OWCP update? Did I give you an OWCP update? Did I talk about that? We expect it to go down. I told you we expect it to go down. So we're just waiting right now. It doesn't have to. That was part of the update. Love you. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Enjoy your week, my friends. I'll be with you here midweek. Love you.